Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Yeah. Hey. We the realest chat. We the realest chat. Hey. For Life 1D, what's up, yo? Slide on them with the fofo. Oh my gosh. Go loco. Yeah. You know, I'm in the mood for a different beat. I gotta switch this shit. Yeah. Okay. Let's hear the drop. Smash the like button. Cursor, what's up? Eddie Hearnsss. Yeah. Oh, nah, that came in weird. Nah. What the fuck? Man, I gotta find a beat. Hold on. Louisiana. It's all about that. This is not what I'm feeling right now. Man, No. I'm taking it back to the classics. Fuck this. Hold on. I told you I gotta feel these streams. This ain't, I don't be joking. I gotta really feel this. Alright. Look. We about to talk about it. You know, Saudi Arabia, all this stuff. We're gonna talk about it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Smash the like button. What y'all doing, done? Yeah. Check it out. We about to talk about this game. Yeah, I heard the Clarissa Shields opponent trainer got knocked out. It's cold in the D. I told y'all, don't play with them people from the D. From Flint at that. They probably don't even got no good water. I don't know what happened. But the D, they got some rough. Shout out to the 313. You know, the D got some rough parts. Motor City. They gonna lift up your hood, check your motor. That shit crazy. I don't know what happened though. Damn, he was knocked out cold. Someone said it was a sucker punch. That's crazy. Check it out. No money in Saudi. Hearnsss and Joshua can use the drugs there. No, Saudi got money. Don't get that twisted. That's not true. Saudi got, oh my gosh, this new iPhone. You know, rest in peace Steve Jobs for having the initial vision. This new iPhone wet. I didn't know you like to get wet though. Sherm, Dutch, BZB. Oh, it's on tape? He got sucker punched on tape? Cause they gonna get caught. They gonna have Takashi in the court. What's up with the fight? Somebody said the fight's in jeopardy. Why would the fight be in jeopardy? Why is the fight in jeopardy? If the person just duffed him and then ran out, how can you blame Clarissa Shields? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what happened. So I'm gonna save that. I don't know what happened. I don't know you beat. I don't know you lost it. What's up with everybody? We just working. Another day in the office. Yeah, I check it out. Man, how you gonna have a fight canceled over a fucking argument? I see arguments at fight week all the time. Yo, bussin'. All right, let's do the roll call. I said city, state, zip. Where you at? Where you from? Let me know something, God. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Yo, what's up, Ego? Is a true 57-year-old Chavez is fighting. Yeah, but it's an exhibition with Jorge Arce. And Jorge Arce, I don't know what weight he's at now, but he used to fight in like Donaire weight. So Chavez might put their paws on him. Shout out to Westchester, New York in the building. Yo, check it out. 718. Shout out to Detroit, Michigan. 48227. Shout out to my people in Dallas, Big Texas. Representing. We the realest. Shout out to the Bronx, NY 718. 216. You know we great. That's why they hate. Oh, the beat would cut out. Man, come on, man. I need a beat, man. I feel like Freeway. Yo, put a beat on. Put a beat on. Man, I'll leave you slumped in the dumpster like Brenda, baby. And pretend you pay me. I put 2 in your AV and pretend you pay. When's Cassidy battle coming up? This shit's so cold. When that Cassidy battle coming up? Is this weekend? Man, I put 2 in your AV and pretend you pay me. Leave you slumped in the dumpster like Brenda, baby. Bro. Shout out to Diego, Arkansas, Harlem up in it. October 6th. Damn, it's coming up then. Astoria. Shout out to Queens. DMV up here. Why did Dazn stream freeze during the Triple G fight? Bro, I don't know, bro. I didn't, bro. Bro, I don't even know what to say at this point. So I'm gonna just say these 2 words. New media. Bro, I was on that Triple G stream. I'm not, see, I gotta screenshot shit because y'all think I'm lying and shit. Bro, they put the hey Dazn, man, you gotta do something, baby. Look, they put the look, drama show, all that. This was just the undercard before Golovkin came out, but this is the Triple G stream with Derevchenko on Twitter. Bro, they had 199 people. Bro, they had 199 people watching. Bro, I got that. I'm finna have that in this stream. And YouTube ain't even sending out notifications. Man, come on, bro. Hey, just, bro. Hey, Dazn, you gotta do something, baby. 190, like obviously that was, obviously that was before Golovkin came out, but it wasn't like the first weigh-in. This was the weigh-in right before Siswan Shrishreal Kirill or whatever the fuck dude's name is. So they had already weighed in a bunch of fighters. And this is them on Periscope. Bruh. 199 people. Hey. What, man, come on, bro. I promise you I'm going to have over 199 people in this stream. And I'm not even getting, YouTube ain't even sending the notifications. Bro, why they do that? Come on, man. That's like, even from a business perspective, just, you know, unless you really think you finna grow on Twitter, just kill that and focus on other aspects of the business. 199, man, come on. Bro, I'm one person. I don't have no staff and all this bullshit. This shit I could do. How you get numbers I could get? You got $1 billion. Hey, bro, you ain't a killer. But it proves to you the undercard hadn't really built no interest. There's no one. Bro, do you think David Benavidez versus Anthony Durrell on the Sean Porter Errol Spence card would have had 199 people interested in it? Come on, man. Like, to this day, I don't even know who's on the Triple G undercard. No cap. Like, I'm being serious. The only fight that I know of that I'm looking forward to, like, they got to do something. They got to work on these undercards. All right, listen. Name one fight on the Triple G. Derevchenko, Madison Square Garden. Top Rank don't do that. PBC definitely don't do that. Bro, Come on. You have a Terrence Crawford fight, you probably going to get at least Shakur Stevenson or somebody you know. Bro, who's on the undercard of this fight? You paying Triple G 15, 20 million? Who on the under? Like, come on. What we talking about? Name one fight on the undercard. Triple G versus Derevyanchenko, that's light. That's cool. But name one undercard fight. Name a matchup. Like, bro, PBC just had a card last week. The main event was bomb. Sean Porter and Errol Spence. Then they had David Benavidez versus Anthony Durrell to get Benavidez for him to reclaim his WBC title. And he's the first person to stop Durrell, right? You had John Molina, Jose Cito Lopez that had some pretty good action. You had Joey Spencer, he looked phenomenal. You had Mario Barrios in an eliminator to put his, put the Division 140 on notice. Bro, I can't name one fight for this Triple G undercard outside of the main event. And they said they killing boxing, taking over, pay-per-view dead. Bro, not with undercards like that. Now, you could have put Tracy Morgan, versus Paul Mooney or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Them DAZN fans talking shit are silent now. Bro, these motherfuckers packed it up. They packed it up. All this shit. Oh my gosh. And I'm like Roy Jones of this shit. And still, new media. And still, man, Tracy Morgan, Paul Mooney. They said he did something to Richard Pryor's son. So, and I don't want to say it in the, with the YouTube algorithm, but yeah, I got to see Tracy Morgan fight him. Bruh, Judge, you could have did Judge Joe Brown, Joe Mathis, something like that. You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me you had $20, gave the other lady the other $5? Bro, you could have put Judge Joe Mathis, Joe Brown and shit on that. Bro, name one undercard fight. One. I thought Triple G is supposed to be this big ticket. That's what I'm saying. All this Canelo Triple G3 shit, that's cap. That's cap. Nobody cares about it like that. I mean, it's all right. It's cool. But it ain't what they think it's supposed to. See, this is what happens when you get a bunch of people in the game, in the business, and they don't understand the business. You got, I don't know. I don't know the people personally, but the one dude looked like Twilight, you know what I'm saying? He looked like a Twilight character, and his hair all crazy. And just listen to his interview with where he was talking about what you guys see in the title. They said they didn't even want the fight in Saudi Arabia. That wasn't their preferred choice. He said DAZN's best fight being Cancio versus Machado. Cancio finished his 9-5 and crushed Machado twice. Y'all really be knowing boxing. Yeah, how the fuck you whoop somebody who... Bro, how you train with Freddie Roach and have power and big for the division and you lose to somebody who have a regular job? That motherfucker was working at Lowe's with me and he just came out slaying shit. And then and Golden Boy ain't done nothing with Cancio. Can we get Tevin Farmer, Cancio, Jojo Diaz versus Cancio? Like, what? Man, come on, bro. Let me run this shit. I got this game. Then Oscar De La Hoya getting arrested or lawsuits and shit. Oh, yeah, he really trains hard. That motherfucker, bro, you have to train hard. If you work a 9-to-5 and box and then still win a title, that motherfucker that's that real overtime. So shout out to him. Man, Machete or whatever, he got creamed. Machete. He got that work. And see, this is the thing with like even PBC. PBC fighters can lose and still come back and be relevant. Berto has losses, Broner has losses, but they can lose. And then like Abner Modest was about to get the Tank fight, but obviously his health prevented it from happening. Kamal Oz, Triple G versus Winnie Cooper. Man, he finna fight Anderson Cooper, the reporter. Man, it's just look crazy. Like with the DAZN decision, you got to get people that know this sport. It's a beautiful sport. Look, he want to be James Dean so bad. Like, bro, come on, bro. This Twilight dude, does he really know the game and understand the game? This DAZN, bro. He just did an interview. This is Markowski from DAZN. I didn't know he was even British, bro. That's what I'm saying. The SVP of DAZN is British. You know, that's cool. That's not a problem. But what I'm saying is you got two British dudes, Eddie Hearn and Twilight over here, and they're trying to tell us about the American market. What the fuck? Oh my God, this shit is comedy. Look, he want to be James Dean. Look, rebel with a cause looking at it, bro. Anyway, this is the DAZN SVP. So he's British, and you got Eddie Hearn. So you got De La Hoya getting sued. That's one, you know, he keeps spatulas and all types of weird shit. Like, De La Hoya always got weird shit attached to his name, bro. Listen, the bigger I get, I don't want none of that. Motherfucker talking about a bitch gonna say ego use utensils and shit. Like, don't put that with my name, you know. Yeah, ego pulled out the vice grips when he was with me. And what? Bro, don't attach none of that weird ass shit to my shit. I don't be on that. Motherfucker utensils and all types of shit, you know. Like, yeah, De La Hoya, you know, he attacked me with a spoon and a spork and all this shit. Weird shit. He brought some flamethrowers to the bedroom. That motherfucker, like, what? He brought a flamethrower? Yeah, the motherfucker brought the flamethrower to the... He might have kind of tried to, brought the flamethrower. Like, why would you have a flamethrower when you trying to burn the bed? Like, this is weird shit. I just have basic sex. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, like, hate on my game, but I don't need all that extra shit. Like, sporks and all those types of shit. Yeah, girl. You know what fucking time it is? It's about that right about now. Like, what you put the fork down? What you doing with that spork and shit? Anyway, that's weird. Then you got two British dudes trying to, you know, American takeover, and I don't know if they fully grasp the American boxing scene. You dig? You got Eddie Hearn. He telling the plan before the plan's executed. Oh, bro, you notice how Eddie Hearn calmed all of the stuff he was saying. He's not really saying that no more. Like, we have $1 billion budget and blah 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 blah. What happened to that part? Where the $1 billion? Now they talking about they doing pay cuts. They said, oh yeah, we have to scale it back and no more inflated purses. Man, this shit look a mess. I'm just telling you what it is. No cap. No cap. Like a bald head, no cap, bro. I'm telling you what it is. It's crazy. Like, how you have two, and I'm not saying it's impossible, or improbable, but how you got two British dudes, like, in charge of majority, because Golden Boy, if you think about it, aside from Canelo and maybe Ryan Garcia, they're not really controlling the boxing portion of, like, of the calendar. There's more activity from Rematch Room. You get what I'm saying? Golden Boy, outside of Canelo and maybe Ryan Garcia, I don't even know when Golden Boy cards are even on DAZN. And sometimes the Golden Boy cards are on Facebook. So for most of the calendar year, it's been Eddie Hearn's fights, you know? Like, he's doing the Golovkin. He's working with Golovkin now. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's Rematch Room fights. So basically, 80% 20% would be Canelo or whatever because he fights 2 times a year. But the other 80% of the whole calendar year is domineered or dictated by 2 British guys trying to conquer the American market. And you have to understand the market. It helps if you live here or you just appreciate and do the research. But Eddie Hearn makes a lot of fights that I really feel like have no appeal whatsoever to the American market at all. Like, we don't give a fuck about Ted Cheeseman versus Panini Peter and all that shit. Like, who is that? Like, it'd be one thing if you introduced us to the Panini Peter and all this shit so we were familiar with who he was. Then that'd be different because we actually we would have something to like gauge. Oh, this guy could scrap. The UK be talking about Sam Egington. What? Put Sam Egington with Errol Spence. People said he struggled with Porter. Put Spence in there with Sam Egington. We'll see. Be Humpty Dumpty. He gonna fall off that wall fucking with Errol. You seen what Errol did at an elite level and had a competitive fight at Sean Porter's own game. Put Sam Egington in there. Liam Smith versus Sam Egington. That's what I'm saying. Liam, and what? Charlie. Oh, no. Charlie bit me. Bro, Charlie bit me. Like, I knew there was a viral video, but the motherfucker grew up and signed a Matchroom and shit. Charlie, no. Charlie bit me. Like, really? What's next? Noel and Joel Gallagher, they always be arguing. Oasis, they gonna fight on Rematch Room. Today is gonna be the day that I finally find out for you. I don't know if anybody feels the way I do about you. Bro, they gonna fight on Rematch Room. that Wonderwall shit, that shit slapped, though. Today is gonna be the day that I finally find out. Hey, bro. Right now, I'm gonna fight for Ed. Fight for Ed too. I don't know if anybody feels the way I do about you now, bro. What? Liam and Noah. Yeah, Liam. You're right. Liam. Bro, right now, is that gonna be on? Like, man, bro, you gotta make the matches to fit. Like Barry Hearns versus Sidney Poitier. that's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see Barry Hearns versus Sidney Poitier. Shoot to kill, motherfucker. If Barry Hearns wins against my boy Sidney Poitier, then he could say the slave room shit. Now I have to call him Dillian White. I can't just call him a monkey anymore. Like, what? They got a battle for the right to call Dillian White. Man, I'm trying to see that Sidney Poitier and Sidney Poitier versus Barry Hearns. Like, they gotta do something, bro. Ben Vereen versus Barry Hearns. Make it happen. Can we get my boy Christopher Walken versus Barry Hearns? You see, if father he be damned if he had to watch. And Barry Hearns, bro, can we get my boy Christopher Walken? You see, the goddamn getting the good and afraid of the watch. I want to see that. Can I get Barry Hearns versus Christopher Walken? Why didn't you come and see me when I was in jail? Who wanted to see you in the cage, man? Lawrence Fishburne was doing it in King of New York. Nothing goes down unless I'm involved, bro. Frank White, can I see that? Can I see Frank White? Christopher Walken versus Barry Hearns? Like, shit. You see, Deontay Wilder hits with power. And he got the extra cowbell. Kamal, I can't read Kamal's. I need like a TA, like a teacher's assistant, to read Kamal Oz's comments, because this dude be going in. Next big fight for Dazn, Triple G versus Jamie Foxx. I am not Jamie. I am your conscience. Another joke that didn't land. I am not fighting Triple G. I am your conscience. Yeah, he will fight Jamie. Nah, he finna fight fucking Braxton. God damn it, Jamie. Ugh. Yeah, he finna. You need more cowbell. Bruce Dickinson, he puts his pants on like everybody else. Bro, fight Christopher. I'm sick of this shit. Then my boy Demetrius Andrade can't get no work. This man pulled up to the Triple G fight and can't get Triple G. Ain't that a bitch? The man, when you seen Triple G go to Andrade's fights, this man looking for all the smoke, looking for all the wreck. He on the same label, and we can't get Demetrius Andrade in there with nobody sufficient. Demetrius Andrade is, bruh, that's boo-boo. He could scrap. No one wants to see him versus Steven Butler, Ask Jeeves, Siri. Nobody wants to see that because we already know he's raw. We already know he's good. He needs to be there with his contemporaries. His placement in boxing in his division is at the precipice. You know, he has to be at the top. Otherwise, it's a waste of fucking time. He's too dope to be fighting, you know, Joanna Man and shit. I run upon a pussy nigga like Joanna Man. Bro, he Joanna Man fights, that shit is played. Nobody wants to see that. He's too good. He's too good to be fighting that type of competition. Artur Akov and guys that Billy Joe Saunders beat already. And he can't get Canelo or Triple G. Ain't that a bitch? Oh my God. My dude Icy, he said Steven Butler got dropped by a body shot not too long ago. See? That's what I'm saying. Andre gonna piece him up. Cause the dude had, see this, you can't fool me. Steve Butler, he might be cool, he might be alright, but Andre's elite. You can't fool me just by looking at somebody box rec and he got 27 fights and 24 knockouts. Because he ain't knocked out nobody premier. That's the difference maker. You know, Steve Rose, all these people. Otto Violin, Tom Schwarzenegger. What are you doing? Give the governor of California. Bro, who is Tom Schwarzenegger? We know it don't matter what they box rec says. They are not eligible to be in the conversation that you're trying to put them because they haven't fought the competition that would really prove. They just names out of a hat. So to me, DAZN got to figure this stuff out pronto. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Like, we got to figure this shit out pronto. Let me work for DAZN for a week. I promise you. They talking about, oh, this is DAZN fall season. This ain't no season. Bro, you got a couple fights. This is the most fights back to back that you had. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dominique Wade. Triple G finna fight. He finna fight. He finna go through all the Dominics, all the Wades. He finna go through Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. He gonna fight them as a couple. Then he gonna fight Dominique Dawes from the Olympics. You know, no, she's flexible, real flexible, bro. You fighting Dominique Dawes? What? The real question is, when's DAZN gonna run out these random guys to fight? And it's not. They're not gonna run out. You can always find a random guy. You know, it's just like a millionaire can always find someone to employ to, you know, do the smaller things and delegate. Man, Triple G finna fight Baby Shark next. Johnny Triple G. eating sugar. Like, bro, he finna fight Baby Shark. I wouldn't be surprised. Johnny do 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 do. Johnny do do do. Hey, bro, sit. Like, what? They just be getting whoever, dog. Like, name one undercard fighter. Nah, I'm not high. All right, I'm whatever. Name an undercard fight. See, y'all some drug addicts, bro. they drug addict. When you see somebody speak that uncut truth, you guys always attribute it to drug addiction. Bro, I'm drinking a Starbucks coffee. The fuck? I'm full aware of what I say. Ain't no slur in my speech. Kamal Oz. Triple G versus Garrett Morris. Does that stand for Martin? Get out of here, bro. That man said Garrett Morris. I'm done, bro. You know, I forgot. Shout out to that MCT ED. I like to splash some of this in my coffee. Yeah. Man, shout out to this MCT oil. You dig. Man, what's the white dude from Martin that worked at the radio station? No, that was Stan. No, Stan's who? What was the white dude? I forgot his name right now. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate y'all, the fans. Oh, Sean, that's what his name. Look at my dude Icy be knowing some shit, and he young too. Yeah, man, Dazn got to figure this out. Now let's talk about the topic. Andrade does it all. I've seen him aggressive as fuck and hurt people, and I've seen him box, and I've seen him do both in the same fight. Andrade's raw. Just deal with it. You know? And that's, like I said, it's funny that Dazn, they got two Brits who are trying to take over America, but you're not listening to You're not listening to Americans. So it's kind of funny how that works. See, Al Haymon from Cleveland. That motherfucker grew up probably on Bone Thugs. East 1999, my niggas. Think about back in the day. What if it for road? Me creeping a coming a. That man from Cleveland. So he been in the music industry prior to the boxing shit. So, you know, business is business. The American business is American business. And I notice a lot of these British fighters and people and stuff, they want to be Americans. I'm telling you. They are so influenced by look, I listen to more, I see more like Snapchats with Joshua singing American shit and American pop culture than I ever do him singing British acts, you know, grime artists and shit like that. What about the one that's dating Adele? Schizo or what, you know, Skane, whatever his name is. Rap his songs. He rapping Jadakiss and shit. Bro, why you rapping Kiss? You don't know Kiss. Bro, they be rapping all shit, but then they be like, oh yeah, UK, and like act super prideful, but you influenced by Americans. The Rock and Dwayne Johnson, you know, they like, man, they want to be just like us. Yeah, they walk out to all of it. Roy Jones, KB Tut, KB Rock. When will you niggas up? Like, they walk out to all American music. Walk out to Elton John. Rocket Man. Like a candle in the wind. Or rock out to that. Yeah, Andrade's, it's a shame. It's a shame because, like I said, he can't get the fights. But let's talk about what you see in the title. Listen, smash the like button. I gotta do a like check. Hold on. Um, Yo ego was bopping. Is this Glennis? Didn't we roast you? Is that the dude? Hey, I need Ego's Army. Glennis, isn't that the dude? Who was the dude that we roasted his name for like 18 hours? Who is Glennis? Is that him? Is that the dude? Oh, that's not him. Oh, my bad. Well, we was looking for it. Hey, why you block? Hey, Kamal, you gotta chill, bro. That ain't, they said it wasn't him. You still blocked him. What the fuck? Man, Andrade will give anybody problems in the division. All right, hold on. I pulled it up. I'm balling on a pussy nigga like Joanna, man. All right, we need to be at 100 likes pronto. Hit that. Hit that up. If you new, smash that like button. We're not gonna take it. Like, yeah, bro. These shooters be outrageous. They be clapping everything. Look at Kamal. My bad, shit was delayed. He just wanted to catch him a body. Yeah, get the likes up. All right, let's talk about what's in the title. So there's an interview. I did a video about it, but I want to talk about it to you guys live. Smash the like button. The Joe Markowski, who's the SVP of Dazn, him and another guy that works with Dazn or whatever, they're just talking, talking about their fall calendar. And then he says on tape that they did not want Dazn, being they, did not want the Joshua Ruiz fight in Saudi Arabia. They did not. That wasn't what they preferred. That's not what they wanted. He says that wasn't more beneficial to us. Like, it didn't benefit us to put it in Saudi Arabia. But then listen, Dazn, you know what Dazn's starting to act like to me? Oh my gosh, the money just keep coming in. Y'all see that Sunny Delight bottle from Daniel Mason? $10 suit. Easy work. You see that Sunny Delight bottle? Real media bars. Dazn looking shaky, baby. Oscar lawsuits. Triple G fighting 80s actors. Oh, wow. Canelo and Garcia publicly calling them out. It's a mess all around. And the Ruiz versus Wilder unification. Plus, all the fights that are falling out. Murat Gassiev pulled out twice. Usyk pulled out with the torn bicep. Joseph Parker is Spider-Man. He's Peter Parker. He got bit by a bug or some spider or some shit. Listen, Dazn, look, this new media shit is real. I tell you this all the time. Man, when I'm done with this boxing game, they're gonna build statues for me. That's it. I've been telling y'all the same thing. And now when it comes to fruition, just like my man 4 Life 1 Deep said, where are all the people that were arguing with us? Now that the cat's out the bag, and then we're starting to see some of the stuff that first it was a fear, and then I'm like, hey, this shit doesn't make sense, doesn't add up. Listen to it. I told you the trial would go away with Dazn. Went away. I told you there'd probably be a price hike. They doubled the price by 100%, $9.99 to $19.99. I told you there's no way they could sustain paying these radical purses for fights that like Triple G versus Steve Rolls, will not deliver enough return on investment. You paying Triple G $15 million to fight a guy like Steve Rolls, he would have never got that on HBO for that fight. He would have never got that, period, for that fight. Even if it was on pay-per-view, because the pay-per-view wouldn't sell. And now these people just disappear. Right when new media, we establish dominance like we always do. Now they disappear. What happened to all the people that said Wilder's a fool for not signing to Dazn? He's stupid. He said he's betting on himself. They said, you're an idiot. You'll never make this type of money. This motherfucker going to be on Fox pay-per-view. He's gonna be on Fox pay-per-view and then Fox ESPN. And you tell him he can't make no money. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Fox didn't abandon pay-per-view. PBC hasn't abandoned pay-per-view. That's some DAZN shit. And the game plan, unless you were going to get market shares of all of boxing and everyone just abandons those, like UFC pay-per-views, PBC and ESPN pay-per-views, and just stop watching that and went over to DAZN, that's the only way this would kind of really work quickly, you know? It just doesn't make sense. You're the only one screaming pay-per-view is dead. Nobody else is screaming pay-per-view is dead but DAZN. UFC ain't, Dana White ain't, Al Haymon ain't, PBC ain't, Steven Espinoza ain't, you know, Bob Arum, ESPN ain't. DAZN the only one doing that. And then Spence, like, come on, bro. It's just common sense. DAZN screaming pay-per-view is dead, and then PBC cleaning up and doing 350,000, 320,000 or whatever with Errol Spence back to back. So why? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys this. I have a small business. Being prideful in business will get your business fucked up. You can implode off of pride, foolish pride. You know, even Bob Arum. Bob Arum previously said he wasn't trying to work with PBC. There's videos on. DBN got a video right now, a couple years ago. He said, "Do you want to work with PBC?" Bob Arum looked at him in the face and said, "Nope," and walked away. He said, "We're not working with him." But now Bob Arum's realizing that the game is different. You can't just do everything in-house because you don't have the big enough stable of the right fights to the point where you can do that. You got to keep ESPN happy. So that's why he sent Oscar Rivas to fight Dillian White on DAZN. He sent Jose Ramirez. He worked on the Lomachenko with when have you seen Bob Arum work with this many people in a year? You know, he worked Lomachenko and Eddie Hearn on Luke Campbell fight. You know why? Because he has to. That's where the game's at right now. None of these other promoters outside of Al Haymon have a deep enough roster or stable to the point where they can monopolize the game or not work with other people. Like, you look at it. Look at DAZN. If Al Haymon was really, like, petty, like me, Triple G's fight tomorrow, that's an Al Haymon fighter. Andy Ruiz is an Al Haymon fighter. Danny Jacobs is still advised by Al Haymon. So he wouldn't have let Danny Jacobs go over to Eddie Hearn if he thought it wasn't. But Al Haymon's not out there trying to hold people back. If Eddie Hearn seen interest after the Golovkin fight with Jacobs and was going to offer him money, and Al Haymon maybe didn't have an avenue for Jacobs to make that type of money that he was getting offered, he said, yeah, do that. You know, handle yours. And that's what it is. But all roads still lead to Al Haymon. And I know it hurts. See that black man with that power. I know it hurts some of y'all. Little Black Channel. But it's what it is. Triple G's opponent tomorrow is advised by Al Haymon and Keith Connolly. That's a fact. So if Al Haymon was just like, nope, we're not doing it, then who the fuck would Triple G be fighting? Canelo don't want to fight him right now. Right? If Andy Ruiz, you know, some reason they like stalled it out even longer, that's an Al Haymon fighter. You get what I'm saying? So it's still like all roads kind of lead to Al Haymon. What is Top Rank screaming about Terrence Crawford? Who they want him to fight? Oh yeah, that's right, Errol Spence. How come there's no big Terrence Crawford fight for Top Rank in-house that they talking about? They have not built up one person. Listen, if I'm lying, let me know. And I promise I'll body something in the hot seat. Errol Spence has options. Aside from Terrence Crawford, in-house he could fight Danny Garcia. Sean Porter was a great fight, so the rematch is there. Keith Thurman or Pacquiao. Those are all realistic fights. And he has options for stay busy fight. Like, you know, I don't even want to say stay busy because these are good fighters. But they could make, you know, Errol Spence versus Sergey Derevyanchenko. Errol Spence versus Jose Cito Lopez. Errol Spence versus Ugas, Yordenis Ugas. Bro, he has options. He has all those people he can fight. Terrence Crawford, as great as he is, top rank, does not have nobody for him to fight that would make interest. So you mean to tell me if Spence fought Frisco at the Star versus Ugas, it wouldn't do no numbers? Spence just unified the division and then putting him back home, you know he's going to sell. You know he's going to sell out. But they're going above that and making the Danny Garcia fight. Which is, you know, bigger popularity-wise, bigger. So, it is what it is. People can say whatever they want, but the proof is in the pudding. This is what they fear. Again, DAZN has to get, for me, they gotta find some type of way to get that big fight feeling. I have not, like, literally all these fight weeks, they do not feel like big fight weeks for me, you know. And I'm not talking about just being at the fight, because there's fight weeks that, like, I didn't go to Wilder. I didn't make the trip out to Wilder, Luis Ortiz in New York, but it still felt like a big fight week, you know. Still felt like a big fight week. Triple G versus Derevyanchenko, it, like, let's vote right now. I just really want to get a real pulse. Did you watch Triple G versus Derevyanchenko weigh-in? Yes or no? Did you watch it on DAZN or DAZN YouTube? Yes or no? Go. Triple G weighed in with Derevyanchenko. Did you watch it? Be honest. That's all we want is honesty. I don't have to lie for nothing. Look at the people. Look at the first couple of answers. Bro. Look. I'm not even saying nothing. Okay, Roberto all up in ya. Bro, that's a suspect ass name. So I don't even really care about your opinion. This name is Roberto Alabina. Jamie, let me put the dick up in ya. Bro, what the fuck? Roberto all up in ya? Hey, you got issues, dog. You on somebody's Me Too list. I promise you that. Jamie, I can tell you. Nah, don't sing to me. Sing to the ladies, bro. What the fuck? Jamie, let me put it up in ya. Yeah, he said, ha. Bro, change your name, please. Yeah, I want you to meet my boy. Yeah, what's his name? Roberto all up in ya. Bro, please stop. Change your name, please. That's making everybody uncomfortable in this chat. I can tell you, Jamie. Don't sing to me. Sing to the ladies. Y'all tripping, bro. Yeah, anyway, so the one person named Roberto Cosby, he's I would like to talk to you about Triple J and Derevyanchenko, you see. Like, so one of the few people that watch it, his name happens to scare people. Roberto all up in ya. Like, you could have put, like, Roberto Jalapeno or some shit. He like, fuck jalapeno, it's Roberto all up in you. I'm about, man, Roberto be all a bit like, you nasty, that motherfucker. This motherfucker in prison with a burner phone, hiding it under his pillow and shit. This motherfucker got to cut out above the bunk and shit to stash the phone. He got that contraband in prison. Oh shit, the guards is coming. We go. You got a little space for the little phone and shit. And they do a bunk check. Come on, Roberto. We know it's in here. Give us the goddamn phone. They flipping your whole bunk, trying to find it, your burner phone. Wow. Anyway, you guys seen what people voted. There's a good amount. There's a good amount of people that didn't watch it. I promise you, I didn't even watch it. I seen on Twitter and it had 200 people. So I was like, I went to Starbucks. I didn't even watch it. I seen a picture. You know, they both look in shape. That's cool, bro. They gotta fix that. I don't feel like the big fight feel. So is it Triple G versus Roberto Alapinha next? Facts. That's the next fight the people been talking about. Man, this shit crazy. DAZN got to do something. But anyway, so let's get to the title of the video. DAZN SVP Joe Markowski did an interview. He said they have no charisma. Facts. That's what I'm saying. There's no build. Like Sean Porter, I was at the Porter Spence fight, obviously. It was a fun fight week. I had fun with it. Like me as a, not just doing work. See, that's why they say if you enjoy what you do, you never have to work a day in your life. Triple G is like, for all intents and purposes, outside the ring, he's kind of boring. Like he's not, like he's an action fighter to watch him fight. But there's no build-ups to the fight. He don't have no kind of fun build-ups like Wilder, Broner, you know, Conor McGregor. He don't do nothing like that. And if that's his bag, it's his bag. But everybody involved in the fight, it's just, you know, it's just a fight. You just have to wait for the fight and hope that's good. But there's no real build-up or like, it doesn't have to be build-up like in the terms of like trash talking. I'm not just talking about like trash talking, shit talking. I'm just saying like quotable, like deep interviews. Like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan has guests on and the interviews are dope. Like it's a good interview. Or Mike Tyson. I'm so ecstatic. I got my boy Andy Ruiz. He's on the channel with me. You know, hot boxing with Mike. Those are just good. They got good interviews with people. I'm not even really seeing that. Triple G, he perping. Triple G said, "Don't talk to me about Canelo." But then he bringing up Canelo. Okay. Triple G said, "Don't tell me the C word. Don't mention Canelo to me," basically. And got annoyed with reporters. But look what he said to TMZ. Hey, no, guys. Hey, Max, what the fuck? Yeah. Triple G says, "Canelo's obviously ducking me. He's horrible for the sport." Oh, okay. So you don't want to hear the C word. But hey, no, guys. Hey, TMZ. No, everybody. Bro. So how is it that Triple G can bring up Canelo in Clout Chase, but then when a reporter asks you about him, you're like, hey, no, leave me alone. Like, I don't want to hear the C word. Man, this shit weak. This shit weak. So media can't ask you about something that's far more interesting than your actual opponent. But you can talk to TMZ and say, oh, man, Canelo, he's horrible for everybody, everything. You know, you can talk about him. So only you can bring up Canelo when you want to clout chase and get some views. Man, if I'm Canelo, I'll never fight Golovkin. Like I said, I'll fight Golovkin when he can get that Denny senior citizen discount. Golovkin, you don't get no fight. You don't get no rematch. Like Angel, you don't get no fucking fight. Bro, I'll make sure he don't get the fight. You want to be selective. This is fake media. Block him. Oh my gosh. This is fake media. Yeah, but the money is real. You seen that money. You seen the money coming in. You see the respect is real. It be fake media, but that money is real. That money spent real. Self-made, well paid. They want to beat me so bad, bro. Triple G want that fat. They want to hate so bad, bro. This is fake, but you here, so you fake with us, right here with us. You fake. I don't be watching them weak ass channels and shit, but they watch me. So anyway, yeah, Triple G talking about he don't want to hear the C word, but then you telling TMZ that all this stuff for headlines. Man, it's over. See, Triple G's trash talk. Abel Sanchez made Triple G controversial. He don't have that no more. It's just him and Banks. Abel Sanchez used to say some radical things, and you know, it made people talk about Triple G. But now you don't really have nothing Like the Canelo already beat you fair and square, so people are kind of off it for that. You don't have Abel Sanchez adding fuel to the fire, you know. And I'm not saying Jonathan Banks is not a good trainer, but I'm saying personality type. Abel kept Triple G in the headlines. Shout out to Be More where they see more. You know, Abel kept Triple G in the headlines saying whatever. Jonathan Banks it's not his personality, you know. Been watching Ego for a few years, was my intro to new media. Shout out to my boy Elias. AJ been quiet now. Man. All right, let's talk about him. So, Dazn SVP Markowski says on tape they weren't thrilled about the fight in Saudi Arabia. They said, he says, we weren't particularly happy. So we weren't happy that Eddie Hearn decided to put the fight in Saudi Arabia, the rematch, which is what I've been saying. Once again, new media. It's just, you guys got to get with it or get lost. We run the game. New media. It's that simple. This is all the stuff I said. I told you DAZN wanted the fight. He says in the interview on tape, you can see his face. He says, we wanted the fight in the USA. That obviously would have been better for us. You know, it would have came on at more prime time. He said, now the fight's coming on at 5-6. Eddie Hearn done fucked this up. Listen to me. Eddie Hearn done fucked this up. He took, okay, Joshua getting dusted up made the rematch appealing. And also Andy Ruiz's heritage. The fact that he's Mexican, that made it more, because he got a lot of fucking fans overnight, because we know the Hispanic Latino community, La Raza, they gonna turn up and show out and, you know, and hold down one of their own. So Andy Ruiz became an overnight celebrity. And now there's an intrigue of if Joshua can improve. Yeah, he's Mexican American. I get it. But you guys get what I'm saying. People riding with Andy. They like him, like his story, won't underdog shit. Right? Not just Mexican people, not just Hispanic people. A lot of people. The motherfucker came out to nip. If you don't respect that, then, man, what? That motherfucker walked out to Nipsey Hussle. Andy Ruiz, real. He a real one. So, anyway, the rematch is bigger, no doubt. The rematch is bigger. They took something that could be colossal and they put it in an area that actually minimizes it in terms of total viewership and just exposure, because they're putting it all the way in Saudi Arabia. And then on top of that, some people are fearful to go out there because of just different cultural, territorial issues. Like they had a drone attack at the oil fields. And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that journalist like about a year ago, there was a journalist that got kidnapped and killed, you know, Kowalski. I forgot his name, bro. But there was a journalist and he just went missing. And then the consulate, they act like they didn't see. You got to understand, you got to know and open your mind beyond just boxing and know what's going on in the world. But they had that journalist out there who got abducted and just disappeared, and nobody seemed to have known something. And then they had like secret tapes that they heard, and he basically they found out that he got killed. His name started with a K. I forgot it off the top of my head, but you got to know what's going on. So anyway, there's issues like that, and people aren't all like necessarily down to go out there, because it's not a known, like Jamal Khashoggi. Yeah, see, shout out to Hamza. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So some people are like, you have to understand, some people, if we're talking about like terroristic threats and shit, some people might be afraid like that. They would wait for an event that's big to attack it. You get what I'm saying? That's a real life concern. Because I remember there was a bombing at an Ariana Grande concert in the UK. So they waited, because Ariana Grande's popular. They waited for her to have a packed house at a concert and fucking bombed it like terrorists. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people, they wait for they're opportunists to make their message or their violent message or whatever be heard. They wait for an opportunity. So that's, that is a concern. That is something scary that you have to understand, that there's different cultures and different things that happen. And, Saudi Arabia is at war with Yemen. Yeah, I seen the videos of the Ariana Grande concert. Just shit like that. So you got to look out for that. And because Eddie Hearn, off of pure greed, he's trying to make the fight out there particularly, and it just lessens the amount of eyes that are going to get to see it. I know people that like, when I used to work a regular job, here's an example. There was multiple shifts, and there would be a lot of shifts that I could work that I would still be able to watch boxing. Unless I had a closing shift like 2 to 11, then I could probably get out in time to watch the boxing. Unless I had a closing shift. Like, I could work at Lowe's, you could work 6 to 3, 7 to 4, 8 to 5, 9 to 6, 10 to 7. If I work any of those shifts, I could get out in time. If I get out by 7, my spot ain't far from Lowe's. Go home, shower, get something to eat, and watch the fight. Right? I'm in California. But when the fights come on, like in Saudi Arabia, based on the time zone difference, I can't, if I don't work a regular job now, I do this, but I'm saying people can't work a regular job and get out in time to watch it. Like I said, I could work any shift not at Lowe's except for a closing shift, and I would still be able to catch the fight. But now the fight's coming on 5 or 6 East Coast time. So that's 2 or 3 p.m. here. So even if I worked 6 in the morning, I wouldn't really be out in time to watch it. That's fucked up. That's fucked up for a heavyweight fight. Who the fuck want to watch a heavyweight fight at 2 p.m.? That's, you got to consider your fans, especially in an area that's not known for holding boxing. It didn't have to be there. You chose for it to be there. You get what I'm saying? So you have to see what, like, from a business perspective, instead of being greedy and trying to just get money and try to renew the what's the word? Renew and give a fresh look to Saudi Arabia. I can't think of the word that I want to use. Change the image or whatever. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Like I said, if you live in California, then the Joshua Ruiz rematch is going to be on about 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., maybe 2:30. Man, who the fuck wants to watch a heavyweight fight? Like, this is what I'm saying. They got Eddie Hearn. He fucked this fight up to me for this, because that's just pure greed. Here's an example. Here's another example. And this is how I know Eddie Hearn isn't fully familiar with the American culture, or maybe because he's not American, his ties aren't to appease Americans. But this is a big populace, much bigger than the UK, and then it has an American fighter on there in Andy Ruiz. So it seems like you would want the most money, the most attention, the most eyes, the most spectacle. Like, who wants to watch Conor McGregor fight somebody at 2 p.m.? Because, again, part of the American culture, I'm not saying every single person, but a lot of people like to drink. Not everybody. Not everyone drinks. Some people keto diet or something. Well, you can drink, but you get what I'm saying. Some people don't drink. But the American culture in general, people like to drink. Who the fuck want to get sloshed and be off that Remy and Henny and shit at 2 p.m.? You got to start drinking hella early. Like, is that what people necessarily want to do? Maybe they do it for football or something. But for boxing, people want to barbecue and shit. So you're going to be barbecuing at 12 noon? No, I'm being serious. You want to watch a heavyweight fight, and I know a lot of people that have a house party or something. Who the fuck gonna have a house party at 2 p.m. and hook up the carne asada and Coronas and beer and shit? at 2-3 p.m. West Coast time. Like I said, when I worked at Lowe's, there was various shifts: 6 to 3, 7 to 4, 8 to 5, 9 to 6, 10 to 7. All these, I could work any of those shifts and still get out and watch a Floyd fight. You know, I'll be out in time because I can get home. That gives, if I get off by 7, I'll be on. They do the national anthems and the singing and shit. I'll be home in time to watch that. But it's almost, with most reasonable job shifts, even if you're a banker, you know, if you have banker hours, I guess, because I don't know. Yeah, if you have banker's hours, you still probably will miss this fight. Because the fight, if it comes on at 2 or 3, you might have to work till 5 or 6. So you don't have to hear about it on your phone. That's weak. So to me, it was a bad move, and they took a massive rematch and actually made it smaller than what it would be. And then to come and find out, Dazn, like I told you, they wanted the fight in the U.S. So it's weird. Why did Eddie Hearn put it in Saudi Arabia? Right? Why did he put it in Saudi Arabia? Andy Ruiz is the champion. He won it in America. Joshua allegedly on his vlog says, "Oh yeah, I'll fight at the scene of the crime." So Joshua said he wanted it in America at the scene of the crime. Dazn won in America, yet and still Eddie Hearn put this shit in Saudi Arabia. It's looking shaky, baby. Shout out to Alex M. He said, "Grab a coffee, brother. You just paid for my coffee right here. I'm drinking one. Thank you." Alex M. Much love. That's what I'm saying. So you so worried about, if Joshua's going to win, he's going to win. You know, the location ain't going to really help him like you think it is. Unless there's, someone said no testing. Well, I mean, if that's something, I don't know if that's the case. But in general, so, man, come on, bro. Joshua said he won in America. Andy Ruiz said America or Mexico. It makes more sense. Dazn won in America, but Eddie Hearn. And see, the weird thing about it, Dazn reminds me of the guys in a relationship where the girl wears the pants and he, like, whatever she says is the final thing that goes. Like, the guy likes this couch. No, we should get this one. No! And then the girl overrides and vetoes his shit. How the fuck is Eddie Hearn? Bro, how does Dazn act like they're rendered powerless? Canelo said, he said, "I'm not fighting Golovkin." And they're like, okay. How are you providing all this money and representing these people and paying out like you're paying out, and it's on your platform, but you can't get Canelo to fight Triple G, and that's what you want? You want the fight in America, but somehow you convince Eddie Hearn, you let Eddie Hearn convince you to put the fight in Saudi Arabia. How? He said Dazn acted like side pieces. That's what I'm saying. It's like you ain't got no. How you a company? You know? Okay, put it this way. I'm gonna give you an analogy. I'm about to expand most likely and try to get more people to help in different capacities. If you make beats, covering fight, just, you know, I want to expand. That's what we've been trying to work on. Right? Get people to hit some gyms up, or just anything. People who edit, just if you have some kind of skill. That's like an editor telling me what to do, and this is my brand. What the fuck? You're not gonna tell, like, you can't say, if I say, "Hey, I gotta do this and blah blah blah," and they're like, "No, don't do that." You know, I'm not saying that I can't accept other opinions, but ultimately I have the final say. Do you get what I'm saying? This is my shit. This is my baby that I built from the ground up. So ultimately I have the ultimate say in if something's a good idea or not. Like, if I was going to get a hat made and then they're like, "No, don't do that color," and I'm really convinced that that's a good color, then I have the ultimate say. Ain't nobody going to tell me what to do, and I got the creative control. So how is it that Dazn doesn't seem to have creative control? That's weird to me. You're providing Canelo with this luxurious payday, but you can't make him fight Golovkin, and that's what you want. That don't make sense to me. Dazn said they wanted to fight in America, but you let Eddie Hearn convince you to put it. That's weird. All right, look. He said DAZN not investing in their brand right. Let me see where we're at with the likes. I'm about to body something. I promise you that. Man, we've been doing so lousy with the likes. Can y'all hit the like button? We've been doing so lousy. Like, it's like people are leaving the comments, and that's all good, but they're not hitting the likes like that. It takes a few seconds. Smash that like button. If y'all want me to break this shit down, can I get a hell yeah? Look, Daniel Hayes said that's terrible. I'll be working until 5. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And the fight gonna come on at 2 or 3 p.m. because of Saudi time. That's not beneficial. Yeah. Like, even like, okay, like Errol Spence. Errol Spence beat Porter. He had an after party. Who the fuck gonna have an after party in Saudi Arabia? Are you even allowed to party? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it changes the whole culture of like the fight culture. Errol Spence, based on the time of his fight, he beat Sean Porter, good tough fight, and then he went to the club in LA and had an after party. I know some of Errol Spence's people, you know, and they had an after party. So fans do that too. They go head over to the after. Oh, Broner's having an after party, a victory party, blah blah blah. You know, or they just like, oh, that was a good ass fight. Let's hit up the club. Let's go to, if it's in Vegas, let's go to Dre's, or, you know, let's go to, you know, one of the casinos. Who gonna have an after party at 2 p.m.? Like, get the fuck out of here. You trying to mac on some bitches and shit at 2 p.m. and shit. Yeah, let me buy you a panini. Like, what the fuck you, man, stop. I know me and my friends went to fights and shit. We trying to see where to work at afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Before I was doing boxing. What you gonna do at 2 p.m.? Fight in, Joshua get knocked out or something. Fight over at 2:45 p.m. You know, let's go see a matinee. How about that? Bro, I don't want to watch no fight where you can watch a matinee right after the fight. What the fuck? Let's go see the Joker matinee so I can save some money. You bitch you. Like, what? Anyway, if y'all want me to keep breaking it down, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I'm the realest out. I'm saying everything y'all know, y'all feel. I'm the Bernie Mac of this. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Bro, Bernie Mac of this shit. If y'all want to hear, can I get a hell yeah? Come on, let's get it. Bro, and the other thing is this. Markowski in this interview, he says, we want, man, I'm about to destroy y'all. I love doing this. He says that they want, they're expecting a bunch of well, I'll let you listen to it.
Directly involved with this, and hopefully, if I think Eddie said, if the beauty of having the sport of boxing is it's going to bring and serving those hardcore fans only schedule, so that the sub numbers will be. We always have a. It's good arena front. And they'll release it all. But, you know, they want to bring in a huge travelling audience for this event. When they're releasing, but it's, you know, we've shared all the data around the previous events, so they've got that, and they'll release it all. But, you know, they want to bring in a huge travelling audience for this event. Not just UK, but US, Mexico, etc. So.
Okay. Did y'all hear that? This is DAZN representatives doing an interview, and they said they're looking to bring a huge traveling audience for this fight. Not just UK, but USA, Mexico, etc. Watch me destroy this.
And they'll release it all. But, they want to bring in a huge travelling audience for this event. Not just UK, but US, Mexico, etc. So,
Joe, what were your feelings when it was in?
Okay, he said, what are your feelings when Dazn announced that the fight was in Saudi Arabia, or when the fight was in Saudi Arabia? Listen.
Announced that rematch was going to take place in Saudi.
We weren't particularly happy with it. Our preference, when we were honest with Frank and Eddie, was for the fight to happen in the US. It's a bigger fight for us, being honest, if it happens at MSG or in Vegas or in LA rather than Saudi. But look, we've seen.
Bro, this is Dazn. He said we weren't particularly happy. We wanted to fight in the USA. Joshua ducked the United States of America. He did all that woofing, said he'll fight in the US, a scene of the crime. He said he'll fight in Mexico with Andy Ruiz's Tio as the referee. He said all that. That was cap because your team didn't want that. Dazn wanted you to fight in the USA. Fans wanted you to fight in the USA. Andy Ruiz wanted you to fight in the USA. You talking about, oh, scene of the crime, I'll go right back. I'm right back in it. I'm in it like Bennett, scene of the crime. You said all that, and Dazn wanted that. They said the fight would have been bigger in MSG, Vegas, LA, or something like that. New media. We just keep winning. But anyway, back to what he said, the other dude with Dazn.
We weren't particularly happy with it. Our preference, when we were honest with Frank and Eddie, was for the fight to happen in the US. It's a bigger fight for us, being honest, if it happens at MSG or in Vegas or in LA rather than Saudi. But
so there's that.
And the build actually started the other day.
Price range, is it going?
He just said they just started building the venue the other day. Bro, who does this? Like, there's thousands, if not millions, of venues that are already built. They just started building the bit. Okay, listen, I'm not the smartest brother in the world. The fight's December 7th. They just started building the building that is going to even showcase this fight. What? All the buildings and venues that are already established with years of history and lineage and Sugar Ray Leonard and Muhammad Ali. I shook up the world fighting in there. And you're picking a venue that nobody has fought at because it ain't even been built, and the fight's December 7th. Oh my gosh, bro. That is insane to me. They don't even have the building. So you're really forcing it to be here because you don't even have an established building that's even, I'm not a construction worker or nothing, but what if they fall behind schedule and you're building, the fucking roof ain't finished or something? What? Wow. All this to not fight in America where Joshua said, oh yeah, sin of a crime. Listen.
You'll see when they're releasing, but it's, we've shared all the data around the previous events, so they've got that, and they'll release it all. But,
listen.
They want to bring in a huge travelling audience for this event, not just UK, but US, Mexico, etc. So.
Okay. Dazn is saying this, bro. I'm telling you, they're saying this is neutral ground for Andy Ruiz, and they're trying to front. And I'm gonna put this in perspective for you. Leave it to the young god. We young gods over here. Leave it to the young god. He said they want to bring in a huge traveling audience for this fight, not just UK, but also the Mexico and USA, right? Okay. So you think people are going to Saudi Arabia from the USA and Mexico, like in droves, large quantities of people. All right? Watch this. Watch how I do. Oh my God, I'm about to do him so greasy. He said not just UK, but USA and Mexico. I'm about to hammer these motherfuckers. Old media got to go. Okay. LAX to Saudi Arabia. Look, Los Angeles to Riyadh or however you pronounce it. 18 hours and 45 minutes plus. The flight is 19 hours to come from California. 19 hours. Oh my gosh, I'm about to turn into Ego Valley. If you want to come, so Ruiz's fans got to travel fucking 19 hours and be jet lagged in a motherfucker unless you get there early and you have days to acclimate. They have to travel for 19 hours, blood. Oh my gosh, bro. The flight time from Riyadh to Mexico City. So let's say you're Mexican. You live in Mexico. Flight time, 25 hours and 5 minutes. It will take you over a day to get from Mexico to Saudi Arabia if you want to go support him. If you're an Andy Ruiz fight fan from Mexico, it will take you 25 hours plus, 25 hours, 5 minutes to get there. Right? So the large traveling audience that's going to be able to realistically support Andy Ruiz from Cali in Mexico, they got to travel 19 to 25 hours on a flight to go support Andy Ruiz. Now, let's say you're a Joshua fan, right? You're a Joshua fan from the UK. They neutral ground, right? This is what they telling you. Neutral ground, huh? Okay. They said that we expect a lot of travelers. All right. Flight time. If you live in the UK, London, this is just from London, 6 hours and 30 minutes. London, see? London to Saudi, 6 hours and 30 minutes. You're not fooling nobody, bruh. So who is it more reasonable for fans to travel? Ruiz's fans? Ruiz fans from Cali and Mexico and Cali and Mexicali and the West Coast, Arizona, Texas, New York, these places, or fucking London, which is, and I've seen some flights for 5 hours and change. So 6 hours and 30 minutes. California, US is so big. That's how long it takes me to get to New York. That's a 6 hour flight. That's a 5-6 hour flight, depending on, layovers and shit like that. When you see me cover fights in New York from Cali on that coast, on my coast, to New York, that's how long I be on the flight. 6 hours. So that's just, that's an everyday thing for me when I cover a New York fight. Blue Blood, he also does it too. When he just came out to go watch the Spence Porter fight, his flight was probably that long. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not even talking about the different price points. Obviously more fuel. You think you can get a price point the same when the flight is more than double the length of time? You don't think the jet has to fill up or, come on, bro. So they're trying to gas people up, but that's why I implore you guys all got cell phones and new iPhones and shit like that. Use this technology to see what people are saying to you. They're making it like this huge traveling audience can come to support Andy Ruiz, but it's not really feasible. It's not really as feasible. So if you live in Mexico and you've never seen a heavyweight fight and you want to see the first Mexican heavyweight champion in history fight for the first time, you got to catch a 25-hour flight. That's a day, bro. You got to be on a plane for a day. Versus you coming from London, that's a 6-hour flight. That's a lot more manageable. We all know that. I'm destroying old media. Oh, I forgot. There's one other thing. Can I get a hell yeah? If y'all want me to reveal this, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Damn, they really canceled the fight? Why'd they cancel over a scuffle? Oh, that's crazy. That's fucked up. Oh, okay, never mind. That's her coach. Okay, I see why it got canceled. Her trainer is not gonna be able to train her. Yeah, never mind. I didn't even think. I wasn't even thinking like that. That's her trainer. That's her head trainer. Okay, that makes sense then. No, because I was like, I'm just saying, I thought they were canceling because someone got punched. But that's her trainer that was going to coach her during the fight, so she don't got her team. Wow. Yeah, that is fucked up. All right, so the Sun, look what they said. Security worry. Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz could be moved from Saudi Arabia if the terror threat is raised, reveals Eddie Hearn. Oh my gosh, new media, bro. Eddie Hearn reveals that Joshua Ruiz could get moved. Y'all think y'all fucking with new media? It could get moved if the terror threat, because they just had a drone attack and a bombing. So if they raise the travel threat level, the travel advisory or whatever it's called, then they might move the fight, they said, because it's a safety concern. Bro, this is embarrassing. This is truly embarrassing. You know what? Bro, all this off of greed. All this off of greed. You don't want you don't want Joshua to fight. You don't want to fight. To me, this proves that Joshua's team is not certain. They want every advantage, contractual advantage. That's why they try to rob Ruiz and make sure he got small money in the rematch. Bro, they are not, to me, this stipulates that the team is not super confident. They are not confident at all. They're not confident. They want every advantage or whatever. Shout out to the Sun. Security worry. Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz could be moved from Saudi Arabia if the terror threat is raised, reveals Eddie Hearn. Ain't this a shame? Eddie Hearn revealed Joshua's December 7th rematch with Ruiz. 1 second. Could be moved if the terror threat to Saudi is raised. Oh my gosh. The Foreign Office is yet to change its advice for Brits interested in traveling to the area. But if tensions with Iran or Yemen, which I told you they're at war with, intensify, that could change. Hearn has received assurances from the Saudi royal family and the kingdom's general sport authority that there will be no problems, but the Matchroom boss could formulate a backup plan in the worst case scenario. Hearn said, quote, "We did contact them and asked if everything is okay, and they said it was. As far as we're concerned, it's all systems go. The area that was hit was a long way from Daraya." Bro, nobody's trying to hear that. It was a long way. Bro, it's still too close for comfort. The Foreign Office advice for the country is to travel with caution. It's the same category as Mexico, so there's no advice not to travel. We could change the venue if something major happens. We had Errol Spence versus Kell Brook in Sheffield, May 2017, 4 days after the Manchester bombing, and it looked like we'd have to cancel. Look, he's trying to bring up other dramatic ones. Instead, we had to spend significant money on policing anti-terror squads. The venue change could be done, but it's not even part of the mindset. Bro, this is embarrassing. This is truly embarrassing. You trying to cram a fight here and there's like tensions and shit. All this for greed. Dazn didn't want it in the USA. It's not more advantageous for the majority of the fans. And this is where you're putting it. And then what if Ruiz just go in there and sleep Joshua? You did all that and it's still the same non-desired outcome. I can't wait for this fight, bro. I can't wait. We need to put an end to all this nonsense. I cannot wait. I hope Ruiz comes with the fight of fucking a lifetime. I just feel like it's too many games. Like, all this could have been avoided. You lost in America. You would have got the most respect in America. You would have made money in America. And you could really bury the hatchet in America. Like, if you fought him where it all went wrong, which was Joshua's initial mindset, then you can hold your head high like, yo, I really did it, you know. I battled. See, I told you this is horrible for Joshua. It's horrible. Here's why. Here's why it's horrible. Joshua, everybody with, you know, a set of eyes pretty much said that Joshua looked worried, looked bothered, looked rattled, looked out of sorts walking out to the ring. And he's like, no, I felt great. I was so relaxed. So you were so relaxed that everybody, for no reason, just decided that you looked like something was like awry. We just made that up. You know, your body language didn't reveal any of this. You playing with your gum shield, looking glazed over eyes and beady-eyed and shit. We just made that up. Whatever. So why not fight him in MSG where it happened and run it back there and show that there was nothing wrong? This was a cop-out, which is what I've always told you. This was a cop-out. You're putting it somewhere that is geographically closer to London and more convenient and easy. That's why the article said, oh, if the travel advisory is increased, then Brits will be warned not to travel. They're not saying Californians and Mexicans from Mexico, because the reason is they don't probably expect much traffic from America or Mexico to go to Saudi Arabia. They're trying to pack it out with British fans. Block Real Southpaw. They're trying to pack the house to make Joshua at comfort, at peace. So to me, that doesn't prove that he really had nothing wrong with him in the first fight. If you went to New York and then set the record straight there, then you could show us that. You could show that there was nothing wrong. Period. But they're not willing to do that. And then to make matters worse, Joshua himself said, I'll go back to the scene of the crime. Why not? He said that. So you weren't about that. Anyway, I got an Amazon package. I got some new gear for the channel. We working. Smash the like button. Just know that we working. I'll be back with some more heat. Just a bad look. Dazn got to figure this out. You know, now they're admitting that they didn't even want this fight in the Saudi Arabia. Why? How does Dazn fork over a bunch of cash, put it on their platform, but seemingly have no say to get things done? So we'll see how it plays out. Let me know what you guys think. We